Even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Ready! Buffalo 8, Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
After the pick, Richardson back to the air. Dumped off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Bronco 80. Dragon 60.
Play action, it's Richardson. Absolutely fires this one right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
70 Rangers, 70. Come on. 6, Panther 11. Panther, go.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. He has it at the 13. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Block 40.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Room to work at the 35. Through the 45. Isaiah Pacheco. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Saints drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Setting him on the down. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 22, and it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready? Viking, 18, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Going to the ground again on first. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go. 70 Lions. Mustang 19. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 20-yard line.
Dive play straight ahead. Hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Come on, go.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Panther 11. Get it. 70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be the last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is going to pull that play up, and most importantly, going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd?
6, Blaster, 6. Ready?
Air it out on 3rd. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Let's go. Set.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on third down.
45. What? Ready?
Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. A counter give here to Pacheco. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
A gain of 9.
We're to the end of one. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment.
First down, Saints.
We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now a give on the counter. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering, how do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast, and the execution so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
52 blue. Set, huh?
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll go down here at the 16.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Ready.
From the gun on third down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Black shot.
And motion the tight end over. Looking to throw on 1st and goal. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready. 60 ready.
Tight end in motion right. He'll work against the blitz. Drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd down from the gun. And he's going to go down. The Cardinals got to it. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Oh, that's a bummer right there, Kate. Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward, keep 4th down and play. Taking that big a loss, it really rules out that kind of decision. What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Ready. 19 Lions. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Miami. A lot of mess on the move here. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start to fight back for their first points of this game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Let's go. Hut.
Zone read. It's Pacheco. Bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here we go.
Putting the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Here we go. Set. Blue, 30. Ready.
A second down run by Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion. They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready. 50, green. Watch out now. 50,
It's Pacheco again. This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on. Red, yellow, 45.
From the red zone on first. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Ready.
They'll run. Pacheco. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Second and goal at the 8.
Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
Ready.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Set. Hut. 10 black. Ready.
Back now. Pressure coming. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
On the ready.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Claws red. 33. Yep, set.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Throws caught. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 16-point ball game. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Reed now to kick this one away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
On the ready.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Jeff, let's go. 65, 65, 10 to 11, 10 to 11. 70 Rangers, 7.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds a man, right side. Gets some space around midfield. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
70 Lions. Buffalo 18. 18 Rogers.
To the air on this 1st down. Richardson. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Now run here from the gun. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Working quickly here.
70 Timberwolves. Warriors 17.
3rd and 3.
Mustang 19.
Richardson from the gun on 3rd. That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Dragon 60. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals jump some of the lead off before the half. This play gives us an excellent opportunity, Brock, to talk about how well he sees the field with the ball in his hands, because that was a big part of that touchdown.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's a handoff or gets hauled in on a 30-yard throw. The instincts, that's what it is. Instincts with a capital I. And the best running backs in the game today, they've got to do it as a runner, and they've got to do it as a receiver.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Hut, hut.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Yellow, 22. Claws red. Ready, ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he's taken down at the 30. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A gain of 19 yards.
Blaster.
First down,
Right,
New
33. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready, set.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
15-yard line.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Hut.
Working inside the red zone. By the pylon. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
On the ready.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Strike. Set, hut, set.
Fullback trying to power it across. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready. 52 blue. Set, hut.
Back to throw now. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Ready up.
That sack backs him up. It's going to be a long 3rd and goal from the 16.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Tag. Panther 11. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hut, hut.
Back to throw it. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback.
On the set.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go. Here we go. Smash. Ready. Ready.
Now come out throwing. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pick up of 33 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
2nd down pass play coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Down. Set.
Back to throw. He has it at the 5. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Come on, set.
First down goal
32.
at the 5-yard line.
Still. Ready.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Set. Hut.
Looking in the air here. He's got it. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
So from the 2, they're running a 3 tight end look.
Ready. Go.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Backed up by an unforced error, and this is 3rd and 7.
Ready. Ready. Hut.
Throwing from the gun here. He brings it in. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints push the lead to 20.
Cardinals 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Bronco. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go.
Now Richardson to throw. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. More chances to make up for it.
Rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
He's tackled at the 40.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
18, Pioneer. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Throw left side, complete. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Give him 38 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. There's a dive up the middle. And he's going to work it to the 20. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the Saints' 20-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Richardson now. Connects on the crosser. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal. At the Saints'
Buffalo
8-yard
18.
line.
Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warrior 70. Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. This is caught near the pylon. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for third and goal.
19 tight, 19 tight. Here we go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense is down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
I get it in baseball. That 27th out, it's just different than the other 26. And these 100 yards and these inches right near the goal line, well, they're the toughest to get. And this defense, give them some credit, man. Put a gold star by that effort to hold them inches away on the previous down and then to get the sack. Game-changing kind of plays.
On the move, hit it right. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals start the second half with some needed points. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals drop the lead back to 13.
34. Cardinals 21. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
Ready, ready.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back, 6, Mega. 50, green. Green's down. Drill, green. Ready.
Back to the air they go on second down. Goes right downfield to Olave. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
21 yards.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go. Striker. 3 seconds.
They go play action on first down. He throws a bullet deep into a crowd, and intercepted. And the interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the fourth trailing. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
70 Rangers, 60 Vikings, 60, 19 Lions.
To throw, Richardson. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
60! 60 Eagles, 60!
Back-to-back carries here. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready. Cougar 19, 70, trap 50, trap 50, trap 19, go!
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
Rhythm. You hear me talking about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Look at that power, deep left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Ready, set.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Go!
Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. QB just nailed them.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
That one's complete over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Cowboy 80.
1st and 10 at the
60
16-yard line.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. He will bring up third down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Richardson on third. Flushed out of the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. And forced a fourth down.
Let's go now. Go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Cardinals 28. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, break.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go now. Set. Cut.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut, cut.
He'll call his own number. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
So first down from the 41.
Ready. Cut.
On the option, they give it to Pacheco. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down from the 42. Right back to Pacheco. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Really 2 elements needed to hit big on this play, Kate. Number 1, you got to sell it. Right? You really got to sell and get that defense moving. And then secondly, you got to execute. You got to get a body on a body so that running back can get loose.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now we're on the counter. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Come on, set. Ready.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints go up by 12 in the fourth. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints bumped the lead up to 13 points. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Deputy! 19, start!
Here's Richardson. Finds a seam down the middle. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals now within 1 score in the 4th.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals get it back to within 6.
41. Cardinals 35.
So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. We're waiting for that signal, waiting for it. Oh, they've got it. The Cardinals recovered. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that threw the flag. Here's a design run. So this will win on the road for the Saints. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week.